They murdered her. In Minneapolis today, they murdered her. I saw the video. There was no ICE agents remotely in danger at all. She was driving away from them. And one of the ICE agents shot 3 times at close range and murdered a 37-year-old American citizen. They murdered her. I don't give a damn how they want to spin it. They're already lying. They're already claiming that the ICE agent was defending themselves. No, they weren't. They murdered her. That ICE agent needs to be indicted. He should face life in prison. I believe in restorative justice. I believe every single one of these ICE agents should face charges for violating people's constitutional rights, violating the state and local laws. They should have to serve in the communities that they have terrorized for years. We have a completely illegitimate government right now. I want them all out. Article 2, Section 4, impeach Donald J. Trump, J.D. Vance, all the civil officers, then ramp up for re-elections or a new election. I think there needs to be criminal charges and indictments for the stuff going on with the Epstein files. I think anybody who was remotely connected to war crimes, like what's been happening in Gaza from the Biden administration, from the Trump administration, and any others, I think they should be indicted. I didn't stutter. I am not happy with either of the corporate establishment parties. There's some politicians, mostly on the Democratic side, but they don't fit within the establishment corporate class of Democrats. Could they be even better? Yes. Further to the left. People think the left is radical. We're not radical. We are the most freaking reasonable people in the country. We want policies. We want the government to actually do things to make society better, to make sure that everybody has the things that they need. That isn't radical. That's just like the duh position in the developed world. It's just we can't do those things because we have psychotic radical extremists on the right that don't want government to do anything, but they certainly want to complain about all the things that happen as a result of them failing to govern. They don't want to pay taxes. Fine, get out of society. Good luck with that. Taxes may not fund things, but they discourage certain behaviors, and we definitely need a lot more discouragement of the wealthier class because they do a lot of harm. Anyway, this was supposed to be about them murdering her, and Trump is already blaming the people that were protesting that are just good Americans defending their community. These ICE Nazi thugs, these Gestapo, come in and kidnap people and rendition them sometimes to third countries, sending them to a place like Seacot where they're tortured, disappeared, shuffled around. ICE is not it's not legitimate. They're not doing immigration enforcement. They're not doing customs enforcement. They're not doing legal, lawful work. They're just not. They're domestic terrorists. They have a bunch of untrained thugs, mostly from the Proud Boys, the people that were part of the attempted insurrection on January 6th. It's insane. These people are trying to start some kind of civil war or uprising or whatever. And people are showing an amazing amount of restraint, but I don't know how long that's going to last, because this is just getting to be, it's beyond intolerable. Our military should be marching on the Capitol and removing these people. And generally, I don't think that's a good idea, but I don't know what we do. These people are monsters. Stephen Miller is a terrorist. Donald J. Trump is a terrorist. Pete Hegseth is a terrorist. Kristi Noem, a fucking terrorist. Tom Homan, a terrorist. And anybody who's been sending freaking bombs and money to Israel, I think they're kind of in that category too. They're complicit. Fuck ICE. Abolish ICE. CBP needs to be dealt with too. They need to be prosecuted. They need to have their powers stripped. We need to be pulling funding away and redirecting funding to where it needs to go for the people. And MAGA, you're supporting terrorism. You are betraying the American people. You are destroying this country. You are destroying, you're helping destroy the administrative state. You're helping people's rights be violated on a regular basis. And It's the government is not functioning, and Republicans did that, and they're pretending that this has to happen. In what version does this make any kind of sense? Completely dismantling the Department of Education, taking FEMA funds and redirecting them for ICE to terrorize our communities? It's not immigrants that are the problem. You guys are the problem. You guys being uninformed. You guys refusing to actually work with anybody to make anything better, and demonizing the left. When there is no such thing as like a radical left in this country that's doing anything harmful remotely. We oppose conservatives because conservatives keep doing things that are harming Americans, and they're not holding up their end of what they're supposed to do. They have duties, and they keep doing things to strip away people's rights, to hurt people, to undermine the law, to allow corporations to just get away with murder, to allow banks to get away with murder, to just and screw up the environment, and then just lie nonstop about everything. So, and to make government not work so people don't trust that the government can do anything. Their obstruction is the point. The lies are the point. The cruelty is the point. The Republican Party should be abolished, in my view. And the majority of the second Republican Party, the Democratic Party, I think it needs to be abolished too. I think we need to have a reasonable system. I don't know, it needs to be parties or whatever, but like, we have to have consensus on what the problem is and consensus on how to fix it, however we get to that. And I prefer social democratic or democratic socialist style policies because those actually are based in evidence. They work in the real world. They improve people's lives. Republicans refuse to accept the actual evidence, which is why it's hard to talk to them, because like they'll claim that the facts are not true, and they'll claim that their lies and their opinions matter more. That they're into this postmodernism thing, which is like, the truth isn't the truth. My truth is the truth, which is bullshit. Anyway, they murdered her. People are rightfully pissed off. It's basically like another George Floyd kind of a situation. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be more. And that's wrong. It's completely wrong. And I'm glad that the mayor responded the way he did, told ICE to get the fuck out. And Tim Walz is prepping the military, the National Guard from Minnesota. We're being attacked by our own government. I'm a veteran. I swore an oath to defend our nation from all enemies, both foreign and domestic. Republicans are an enemy of the people. And the Democrats that are spineless and doing nothing are an enemy of the people. And the maggots that are supporting this shit are an enemy. The freaking neoliberals and liberals that want to pretend that some slimeball car salesman-esque guy Gavin Newsom's like the answer or something. Fuck you. We need to improve the material conditions of the people if and when we get power again, because otherwise we're going to get a worse fascist, and I don't think we're going to survive it. If we survive this, I shouldn't have to worry about my safety in my country by my own fucking government that is supposed to be serving the public. They are elected as public servants. They have a sworn oath. They have a sworn duty to honor the Constitution, honor the nation's laws, honor international law. They want to change things, they're supposed to do it the normal way through Congress. They can do that. They have enough power to make changes that they want to make. But they have to be constitutional. But they don't govern. They terrorize, they destroy, they dismantle. They've done everything they've done in illegal ways. And if you don't understand that, you need to go back and take civics. You need to go back and take some coursework on the Constitution and how our government functions and what are the expectations. There is no supporting this and supporting rule of law. There's no supporting this and respecting human rights. There's no supporting this and understanding that people have a right to fucking protest their government and disagree with their government. Y'all bitched and moaned when Biden was in office about some real things, but mostly made up shit. That's fine, but we're not allowed to complain when you guys are actually violating the law. Your guy is violating the law, violating human rights, committing mass atrocities, mass crimes on a daily fucking basis. And you don't pay attention to any factual sources of information. So maybe you don't know. But you need to fucking find out what you supported, what you're cheerleading on. And then you change your beliefs on a whim. For the whole run-up, you said no more wars, no more regime change wars. You agreed with that. And then he attacks Venezuela and takes their leader. Completely batshit crazy violation of international law, claiming it's a police action, which is bullshit. Absolute bullshit. You don't just go to grab a sovereign leader. If that's true, then somebody better go get Netanyahu. Somebody better go get Donald J. Trump and any member of this regime that has been involved in crimes against other people. Like them blowing up the boats in the Caribbean. That kind of fits. Killing people in Caracas now. In that raid, they killed like 30 plus people. Innocent people. You're backing murderers and you claim that you're a law and order party. They're tearing apart families, people that don't deserve it. People that are trying to follow the legal process. You just made a whole bunch of people not okay to be here just on a fucking whim. They're not doing anything wrong. And you think somebody protesting is worthy of the death penalty? Fuck you. You're un-American. You're unpatriotic. It's a protected fucking right. You're insane. You've lost your fucking mind and you've lost your humanity. And I don't know what to do with you. Shake it loose, man. Murder. I saw it. I fucking saw it on video. They fucking murdered her. If you support this shit, fucking shame on you.